Each project is divided into one or more reporting periods. Within 60 days after the end of each period, the project coordinator must submit a periodic report to the granting authority, which includes a technical report, compiled by the coordinator with input from consortium members, and a financial report that includes individual financial statements with brief explanations for selected costs categories from all consortium members. Each beneficiary is responsible for preparing their statement, including those of any affiliated entities. Periodic reporting is conducted entirely electronically via the Funding and Tenders portal and requires a defined role structure at the beneficiary level. Within each beneficiary organization, collaboration between the participant contact, respectively the coordinator contact in case of coordinating partner, and the project financial signatory is essential to complete, e-sign, and submit the financial statement to the coordinator. The coordinator contact submits all parts of the periodic report to the granting authority. Funding follows a structured financial flow, with payments made in 3 following phases. Payments are transferred from the granting authority to the coordinator following the grant agreement. The coordinator then distributes them to consortium partners as specified in the consortium agreement. The pre-financing is transferred to the coordinator within 30 days from the date of entry into force of the grant agreement, or 10 days before the project start date, whichever occurs later. The amount of the pre-financing is fixed in the grant agreement. It is essential to be aware that 5% of the total grant amount is automatically deducted from the pre-financing amount and contributed to the mutual insurance mechanism, which serves as financial security in case of unforeseen risks. Typically, the money retained in MIM is reimbursed to the coordinator's account at the end of the project, along with the final payment. The amount of each interim payment depends on actual costs incurred by beneficiaries, or number of reported person months, or completed work packages. Additional factors impacting the payment amount include the funding rate that is specified in the grant agreement and a 10% retention, withheld by the granting authority until the final payment. The granting authority transfers the interim payment to the coordinator's account within 90 days after receiving a complete periodic report. After the project's end, the consortium must submit a final report covering the last reporting period. The grant provider has 90 days to review the final documentation and release the final payment. The final amount is calculated based on total accepted EU contribution for the action for all reporting periods, approved by the granting authority, maximum grant amount stated in the grant agreement, any project-generated revenue ensuring the compliance with the nonprofit principle, and all previously disbursed funds. The final payment typically includes remaining eligible and approved costs from the last reporting period, refund of the mutual insurance mechanism contribution, and the final 10% retention amount. In the following videos, we will explore in detail the reporting requirements for the 3 main forms of funding: grants based on actual costs, lump sum funding, and unit cost grants. We'll also dedicate a separate video to the specifics of European Research Council grants.